So this is Merveille Junjet, and if you watched the last video, you might have seen me define polynomials, which is an algebraic expression with two or more terms. And polynomials are used very often in algebra. And in Algebra 1, you might have learned about monomials, expressions with only one term, and binomials, expressions with two terms. So on the last video, we learned about adding and subtracting polynomials. Now we're going to learn about multiplying and dividing polynomials. Now to multiply a polynomial, okay, you have to multiply 2x squared, like the first term. So the terms are any term from here, and you have to multiply it to the other side, even though they're different terms. You can also multiply, for example, x times 5, because x times 5 would be 5x, right? So 2x squared times 5x squared will actually be like 10x to the power, to the power 4 plus 2x squared times 2x would be 4x to the power 3, because by the definition of indices, something, when multiplying a power to another power, the main power is, so by powers I mean the numbers right on top, 2, should be added to this, and when you see nothing, it's actually to the power 1, whether it's on a variable or just on the number. You know what, it doesn't even matter, just know that if you don't see any power, it's to the power 1. Now, we got 2x squared plus 2x squared times 5, which is going to be it is going to be edited. Someone is trying to. So which is going to be, which is going to be 10x squared. Now, this can be in a bracket because that's what you multiply from like the first term. So now we got plus, because it's going to be added all together. So now we have x. So x times 2x is going to give 2x squared x times, oh shit, sorry. So just to not be confused, x times 5x squared will be 5x cubed. X times 2x would be 2x squared. And x times 5 would be 5x. Now 3 times 5x squared would be 15x squared plus 3 times 2x would be 6x plus 3 times 5, which would be 15. So now, if you add it all together, it will be like, just remember when adding, add similar terms to each other. So 10x to the power 4 would not be added to anything because nothing is similar to that term. Then we got 4x cubed plus 5x cubed. That will be 9x cubed. Yeah. Now we got 10x squared plus 2x squared plus 15x squared. So this is like 12x squared, and 12x squared plus 15x squared would be like 27x squared. Then we all added plus 15 because it's another term that cannot be added to anything here. And that's the answer. So don't be afraid if you see a long answer like this. And yeah. So now we're going to solve polynomials by dividing. So we're going to divide 6x squared plus 2x plus 3 all divided by 3x squared minus x plus 3. So we got. Now, when dividing, it's kind of like a long division thing. Like how you can do it with numbers, right? So, let me draw you an example over here. So, you can put the biggest number. So, the bigger number, or no, not necessarily the bigger number, but the number that you want to divide from goes over here. I don't know why. Like, my handwriting is better than this on paper. I hate the fact that when you're writing on computer, it's just so ugly. Like, what the? But I'm just gonna have to draw it up just for demonstration purposes. And yeah, I just wish there was a way that I could type this on computer, but I can't, unfortunately. So now, when dividing, you first of all divide, similar numbers to each other. So, for example, 6x, so 6x squared divided by 3x squared. Now that's going to be, so that's going to be 2. Alright, so 6x squared minus 6x squared. Oh, this is just going to be 0. Let me erase this because you might confuse this as x. Let's just put a dash. Yeah. So we have this, and then now minus x, negative x divided by. So we have plus 2x divided by negative x is going to be minus 2. And then 3. So 3 divided by 3 is going to be 1. Alright, so the answer is going to be like 0 plus 1, because 2 minus 2 is 0, all plus 1. Now that's just going to be 1. Sometimes it can still be an equation, just pointing it out. But the answer of this is 1. Alright, thank you for watching this video. I hope it helped you on how to multiply and divide polynomials. And I could drop the next video next week. Not necessarily on Algebra 2. And don't forget to like, comment,